Let's see if I've got any other little ones here today. Yeah. Let me show you this from the new Roseanne show, which is out of control. We listened to the Roseanne podcast this morning. She's going to get herself killed. Joe Rogan has fooled this woman into thinking what she's doing is perfectly okay. She's all over the board, dude. And I just found out her son, her adult son, who co-hosts this show with her, I think it's him that's messing with her mind. Wait till you see this. Roseanne slams Whitney Cummings. Come on down. From the new Roseanne podcast that was motivated. Probably the only reason you're seeing this is because of Joe Rogan. He has taken her in, you know. And they're like backing Roseanne, you know, like Tony. I mean, she hangs in their crew with like David Lucas, William Montgomery, Tony Hinchcliffe, Joe Rogan, Roseanne.
She's roommates with Hans Kim.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much that close. She's there every day. You just saw Roseanne. This was a great moment for me. Her YouTube appearance on Theo Vaughn's podcast was yanked from YouTube. They took it down due to censorship. Let's keep that up. I got a big kick out of Roseanne getting... However, I'm a huge fan of Roseanne. You know, I've seen every episode. I used to tell people that I was Michael Fishman, which led me to develop a strong hatred towards Michael Fishman, who played Deej, the son on Roseanne. Turns out her and Michael Fishman are full-on enemies now after he kicked her to the curb with the Connors bullshit that was produced by Whitney Cummings herself. So my favorite show growing up, Roseanne, I saw every episode. I know about loose meat sandwiches. I know about Lanford, Illinois. I know about David. I know everything Deej has ever done. I told people I was Deej at bars, and they kind of said, I could see it. And I said, I'm not fucking Deej. It's disgusting. Have you seen Michael Fishman? He's hideously ugly. Then Roseanne gets picked up for a reboot. Whitney Cummings is the showrunner for this reboot. It's created by Whitney Cummings. Can you believe that? Roseanne. And the Connors are all back. The set's back. The house is back. And now they have fake dinge marks everywhere. They just took a pen and drew some checks to show that the house was dirty. You zoom in like on some molding and it's just tic-tac-toe board to show dirt. That was insane. But the show is back. And then, of course, Roseanne got canceled for not knowing some bitch was black. Planet of the Apes, of course, and she said all this crazy stuff. She was really more so canceled because she's just nuts. It has nothing to do with what she's saying or what she thinks she understands and is latched onto, or it has nothing to do with that. I know that's a big fantasy some people have, like Andrew Tate. He's being silenced because he's too cool. Roseanne is being silenced by the mainstream. It's just that this is a wacko woman. They can't possibly work with her. I'm always on the network side for things like the writer's strike, the SAG Actors Screen Guild, whatever that shit is. I'm always on the side of the giant conglomerate in this. Against actors, 100%. And I root for the big studios. And I root for monopoly. I root for them buying everything up and turning it into shit. That's all you deserve. So I don't want these people to live out their dream life. I want them in hell. And Roseanne was fired, not because she knows too much, but because she's a stupid idiot and acting a fool and too crazy, okay? She's 2 seconds away from taking off all her clothes and shoving donuts up her ass at the drugstore.
My God.
That being said, I'm a fan of Roseanne, too. I'm not hating. But let's be honest, Roseanne is a crazy person, but she's really funny and awesome. You know, I don't know why people can't ever be like that. So they got to lie, and now Joe Rogan and all his friends pretend Roseanne is just speaking the truth and try to shut her up. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all it is to it. So we caught Roseanne and her son.
Now, should we... I just saw this
is her son,
clip,
by the way.
But then on the way to work today, we watched the beginning of it, and this podcast is crazy.
What's that?
The son. I'm suddenly...
Oh, yeah, the son is insane. Wait till you meet Roseanne's son, who is causing damage. I mean, he should be arrested for elderly abuse.
I know.
Really? He's making Roseanne. They're going to kill her.
He's the one who's putting all these ideas in her.
He is a QAnon shaman. He's insane. He's insane. And he's feeding Roseanne all this misinformation, which she believes to be true. You know, she's 78 years old. She's senile. She's crazy. She's running around town scared out of her mind, believing all of this. Roseanne is not full of shit. She believes all this stuff is happening. She's actually a victim. And her son is feeding her all this QAnon stuff. And she's going, can you believe what they're doing when they try to... And she's fully... How scary would that be? If you really believed all these conspiracies to be true, this world would be very fucking scary.
She's actually being pretty chill about it.
She's being actually pretty chill for knowing all this is real. And Joe Rogan is encouraging this. He's not understanding. It's like you're playing... This is like encouraging FouseyTube when he's on a manic upswing to go to the airport and live stream. Okay? This is irresponsible to do to somebody with a mental health condition like this. And Joe and Tony do it in this way where it's like, are you guys even thinking anymore? Or are you so swept away with this momentum where you're never stopping? And you think it's like a video game. You're going to ruin Roseanne's life by, encouraging her to say and do these crazy things. I mean, really, she is going to start squirting ketchup all over her naked body at a diner very shortly. They're going to be shoving straws up her pussy. Bunch of black guys. Cameron Harris's friends. 43 minutes. This was sent to us the other day, and thank you to the person who sent this to us. You know who you are. I don't. But thank you so much because we watched this and you opened our eyes to a whole world we didn't know was happening with this elder abuse with the son. 43 minutes. They're talking about Whitney Cummings. They're talking about Dan, which is John Goodman. His name isn't Dan. They call him Dan. And like what Dan did to us when he pretty much didn't stick up for me when I got baited from ABC. It's John Goodman, not Dan. She's calling him. She doesn't know anymore. By the way, John Goodman is doing great. He's on the Gemstones. John, can you go help her?
Pretty mean.
How could John Goodman just leave? Oh my God. Christina P., everybody.
Damn.
Christina P. This is how you're going to let Roseanne fizzle out. You know, this is such bullshit. To cancel her show and continue it with the Connors, and then she just has to live out the rest of her life as a loon while Joe Rogan and Tony use her as sort of, fantasy token for how fun their lives are. I mean, it's just not the right way to let this woman go out. You know, you just a few minor corrections, put her on the right path, and maybe she doesn't have to embarrass herself out of the end of her life. Remember, embarrass myself out? I go, is it okay if I embarrass myself out? And then I do something stupid at the restaurant on the way out. I'm going to embarrass myself out. Scream the N-word while running backwards. She's going to embarrass herself out of life if these people don't get her the help she needs. 43 minutes. Wait till you hear what she says. No, this is a fun segment. This is fun. We don't need her to help. No one needs.
She listens to her.
This could have been. This is a classic comedian. I mean, Roseanne was such a great show. This is somebody who should go out with class. They should be treated like Ed DeBevick. They should be treated like when who's this asshole's name? Who he would put on shows for the troops all the time. Everybody loved him. Till the day he died, they saluted this comedian man, some old fuck. That's how she should go out, like one of the greats. Not on the couch screaming about Jan 6.
It's the son's fault. I just know
it's the son's fault. Watch this, son. Watch this.
What's his face? Will Smith said.
Cheers to Roseanne.
Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. And don't eulogize me for fuck's sake.
Well, the part that people liked was that he it is the second time he said he doesn't think you're racist.
John Goodman.
Big deal.
No, that's what I want to talk about because everyone's like, oh, John Goodman's such a hero.
It took him 3 months to say that after he signed the contract to split my money with the other actors. Why didn't he say anything in the beginning?
Absolutely.
Why didn't he say something after, Sarah and Michael Fishman attacked me?
Deej. The fact that I'm watching a tape of fucking Roseanne going, same way when Sarah and Michael Fishman attacked me. Michael Fishman attacked you? and I'm living in this same universe. This rocks. I mean, I've been making fun of Michael Fishman my whole life as if it's some childish joke of mine. And then that's what I mean. Anything in the world could happen now. When I was growing up watching Deej, making fun of him with my brother because he looked so fucking faggoty, and then pretending that I was him at bars to mock him, essentially, and break the ice. Many people at the bars. I had no idea that I'd be gifted this dream scenario where Roseanne hates Michael Fishman. That stuff just didn't happen. You hoped. But it never happened, and now I got this.
Say something after, Sarah and Michael Fishman attacked me. Why didn't he say something that day? Why didn't he say something before they canceled me? They had 20 minutes to say something. Mm-hmm. Come out and say, oh, my God, we love her. She's made a mistake or some blah, blah. But say shit for 3 months. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. That's it. I just don't. I've let it go. It has nothing to do with me. God took me out of there.
You gonna sit and watch this, Joe? How'd you like episode 3, Joe? Where she was just... Really, Joe Rogan, you need to watch the podcast you told her to do. Go watch it. Go watch it. Put it on at the Comedy Mothership and have everyone sit in seats. And then see if you don't go, uh-oh. This is a woman who needs some help. Yet you're exploiting her in this manner, making her ramble. She's going to say something terrible. She's going to get thrown off YouTube. She's going to start mistrusting the government and all this stuff. She's going to end up bad. She's going to end up locked up. Because of the sun, because of you, Rogan. And I don't want to prevent that from happening either. I'd like to see that happen. Otherwise, what's my prediction? A guess. All right, let's see this. There's more coming up about Whitney Cummings here. And Ashley Cummings, Whitney's sister, who usually listens to the show. Again, trigger warning. We don't want to hurt your feelings. They're going to say some really nasty stuff about your sister.
There's nothing any of them could ever do to make up for what they put me through. There's nothing they could do to apologize to my mother and my family and to people who love me. Nothing. Sorry.
This isn't a video of her after she was arrested where police were questioning her. This is episode 3 of the new hot Roseanne Barr show. Does this look fun? 44 minutes into Ep 3. And look at her face. It sounds like something they're going to run in a documentary about her life after she kills herself.
And
they play a clip like this with
a police interrogation room.
The buzz of the back rooms blaring. This isn't fun and comedy.
Family and to people who love me. Nothing. Sorry. Moving on. Fuck you.
Oof.
And I'm sure he feels bad, but maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's tired of people asking him. So he felt like his publicist probably said, oh, say something.
No, I have no doubt that he feels bad. I think everyone feels bad except for Sarah and Fishman, honestly, and Wanda Sykes. And what's that whore? The Whitney Cummings.
What's that whore? Whitney Cummings. Imagine. What kind of son says something like that? That's not sunny to say. What's that whore's name who produced the show? Whitney.
This is like a movie where you're stuck in a cabin with this guy and you think you're kind of getting along. Maybe he's a nerd and it's a little awkward, but you're going to survive this cabin. Cummings. And then all of a sudden he's like, what about that whore? And then you suddenly, there's a sting in the music and you realize he's
the killer.
He's the killer.
Now, why is Whitney a whore?
I know, what the fuck?
Whitney sucks at sex! Idiot! Whitney's the opposite of whore. She's a bore. She's a kook. She doesn't do sex. She doesn't like sex. She doesn't do it. She's uncomfortable, naked. Believe me, her sex life sucks. But this guy, and that's what I mean, this is like, and he believes every QAnon conspiracy as far as I could tell from what I listened to this morning. Listen to this again.
And Wanda Sykes and that, what's that whore? The Whitney Cummings.
She doesn't even know anyone exists outside of herself. She has no consciousness of anybody else.
She doesn't even know anyone exists outside of herself.
She's
usually
every animal in the Los Angeles area.
I know. And wouldn't you would think if your son was if a son's talking to a mom and he goes, "What's that whore's name? Whitney Cummings?" Shouldn't the mom go, "No, she's not a whore. Listen, it's unfortunate." No, she just goes along with it. "Oh yeah, Whitney Cummings, yeah, sucking every dick in town. She doesn't know that anyone exists." Listen to this stuff. This is what Joe is basically producing. Joe Rogan's the executive producer of this, as far as I'm concerned.
Cummings.
She doesn't even know anyone exists outside of herself. She has no consciousness of anybody else.
Yeah, those people we obviously don't give a shit about.
They're just all narcissists, and they don't care about anyone but themselves. I mean, maybe they do their families, I don't know, or a select group of friends, but I ain't on it.
It doesn't matter. I guess to put it more succinctly, just because John Goodman, and I'll answer this question on behalf of my mother, just because he...
Wow,
he
on
said,
behalf of your mother, huh? This is like a Michaela Peterson, Dr. Peterson situation. This is a Weekend at Bernie's type thing. Why are you answering on behalf of mother? I don't want Roseanne having a son like this. This doesn't fit into my whole Roseanne thing. I grew up with Roseanne. You didn't. I'm more of a son to her than you will ever be.
I kind of imagined Roseanne's kids as like normal kids that were like, "Oh, mom, you're so crazy."
I mean, the other daughters must say, this is a violent sexual offense. I
just
hope.
We wish.
I hope. I don't know anything about this guy.
But it seems like he's
I
killed
hope
people.
He's a violent sexual offender.
Ooh,
I mean, look at this
right
guy.
at home on the set of Timcast.
I can't believe this is Roseanne's son. She deserves such a better son. You're worse than Fishman. And
I mean, maybe it's time to say sorry to Fishman. Maybe he's one of the better sons.
No, Fishman fucking sucks. Fuck Fishman. I'll throw a dart at Fishman's neck. Metaphysically. All right, let's see a little bit more of this.
John
Jake,
Goodman, and I'll answer this question on behalf of my mother. Just because he said, "I don't think she's a racist,"
5 years later,
and 5 years later, a second time, that doesn't make him a good person. To sit silently while someone you say you care about or that he misses is being dragged through the mud, and it's wrong.
And her character killed half of like America's parents for 30 years.
Yeah.
The dad, what a shit dad, man.
Yeah, he just sat there. They all sat there, and at least he didn't pile on. So that's how shitty they are on that show. Those fucking cast members.
Oof, the
is
swears.
That you look and go, Goodman. Oh, well, he didn't pile on and make up shit about you and try and fucking steal your life's work.
Yeah.
So he's a good person. No, fuck, he's a.
This is all a giant misunderstanding too. A lot of this stuff. I sit back and watch people have giant misunderstandings out there nowadays.
Yeah.
Really, so many misunderstandings. What was a big giant misunderstanding I just heard about the other day? Oh, it could be solved.
Sam Hyde going after Dave Portnoy.
Sam Hyde going after Dave Portnoy. Giant misunderstanding. And I could see where each side's coming from. You know, Sam Hyde is going after Dave Portnoy here. So, I want to make it clear, this is not a Jewish siding of Dave Portnoy. You know, I just realized I'm going to be siding with Steiny from the Nelk Boys.
Another Jew.
They're going to think that it's true.
I mean, you can side with your own kind. Is that a crime?
They're not my own kind. I hate the Jew.
You also sided with Pearl, and she hates Jews.
I sided with Pearl, too, and she hates every Jew.
There you go.
I had sex with Pearl.
Got away with
I had sex with Pearl H. Davis. It was legendary. Just like having sex with Taylor Swift.
Davis on David.
Yep. And we're both changing our name to Pearl. Yes, tell everybody me and Pearl hooked up. It was amazing. I sucked. I sucked her. We all sucked each other. Me and Pearl. So this guy, I don't think he could be trusted. I think this is a big miss for Roseanne. This doesn't seem like she's having any fun here. It seems like he's, he's putting her in these bad places. And this is getting dark and dark and dark. We watched this episode from the beginning. It's brutal all the way through. The stuff that they're all over the place too. Like they're all just hearing the information they have on these subjects that they think they know so well is like so telephoned. They're getting it all wrong. That's why I say it's a big misunderstanding. And Roseanne's got so much anger for society because she's mishearing these stories from people like Rogan, who just blurt out nonsense about a girl using a litter box at a school. These are big ones for these people. And she believes everything she reads, and then the Sun tells her it's true.
Piece of shit like the rest of them. It's just not as horrible. That's how fucking low the bar is for those people.
Yeah.
And Fishman, fucking Michael Fishman, I have to go off on that. That guy was my friend.
Really?
Right? A lot of people don't know that. We were friends.
You were fucking friends with Fishman? That's... Imagine these two mega nerds. What did you and Fishman do together? I must know. Got any footage? You were friends with Michael Fishman. And Michael Fishman wasn't supposed to exist. He was a kid on a sitcom, a audio-less kid, a mute, just filler kid. And then he lucked out, and now he's playing the older dude. He was never meant to be an actor. We see him now. He's so heinously ugly. He only worked as a filler little NPC, little kid character for 2 seasons. That's all he was supposed to ever be. Wasn't supposed to be a working actor. Roseanne is out at ABC. Fishman in. No wonder she's losing her mind. And you used to be friends with that guy?
During the taping. We hired him to work at your studio. He's a decent carpenter. And I was friends with him.
You mean because he had no job?
Yeah, you were basically keeping the guy fucking...
Did you hear that? We hired him at your studio. He was a decent carpenter. Yeah, because he had no job. Got him. Burn. 78 years old. I mean, I wouldn't even burn somebody like that. Yeah, because he probably didn't even have a job.
I was friends with him.
You mean because he had no job?
Yeah,
dirty.
You were basically keeping the guy fucking alive.
Oh, God, let's not.
I've just got to do it for 5 seconds. And that motherfucker, as soon as it went down, he was like, oh, this is my chance. I know what he thought because I know him. He's a fucking child actor, totally fucking...
That's the problem is what they do to children actors.
I know, but you know what?
I really tried
he really tried to sell himself as something different as a working class guy that wasn't like the rest of Hollywood. And as soon as he saw an opportunity to fucking get some clout, he jumped on your fucking back. And it's disgusting. If I ever see him, I will knock him the fuck out.
Wow! I had no idea. We didn't watch this far. We didn't watch this far. Oh, you're going to knock out Fishman if you ever... Tell Fishman.
Tell him now.
Tell him now. Everybody report to Michael Fishman. Roseanne's son is saying he's going to knock you out. Let's get this in the news.
Fight.
This rules. You guys know Michael Fishman, right? Maybe we should pull up a picture if people don't know him.
2 sons fighting each other?
Yes, Roseanne's real son versus her TV son. The dream fight of my life.
So, well, what are you betting on? Who you taking?
Oh, Fishman will demolish him. Fishman will fucking... Dude, Fishman's strong. Have you seen his neck? Fishman can't feel any pain.
No, it doesn't seem like he can.
He'll go nuts. He's got so much pent-up rage.
And this guy looks like the baseball
Do we have a picture of Fishman here?
Call Saul.
Get me some Fishman so I could show people what we're dealing with here. It makes it way better if you could envision him.
Fuck, there's so many good pics of him.
Gang violence. Fishman said, knock you out. Here he is, Michael Fishman, coming up. Yeah, he looks crazy now.
Damn.
Look at him. I mean, he really is.
I really like the one of him in a maroon hoodie. He looks really
good. Look at that guy. He'll fucking kill him. Maroon hoodie, this one?
Yeah.
Look at this guy. He's everything. Like, have you ever had a picture of yourself taken and you have like one micro quality of what he's got going on and you're like mortified and you delete the picture because you look like such a faggot?
In this picture. Maybe that's why it called out to me.
When I look at Fishman, I see... This would be my nightmare as far as how faggoty one could look.
Look right at the... Wait, keep it there. No. Go back and then look at the camera.
I'm not... No fucking way. No fucking way.
Yo, if I see you, I'm going to crack your jaw.
Come on.
And we'll see you back here tomorrow, Jules.
No. I will not side by side with Fishman. Sorry, that's where I draw the line. No.
Someone catch him doing it.
No, do not catch me. Here he was. This is what he was supposed to be. Just a filler background kid on Roseanne. And then he turned into this. They couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe that they had to do it to keep the show out there. And they didn't. They've replaced the sister 7 times. You could have got a new Fishman. You didn't have to give this guy a job. Look at his hair. Look at his fucking hair. See, I would tell people, yep, I'm him. He fucking wishes.
So he didn't work at all between the original Roseanne.
This is all he did. I mean, maybe he did some bullshit.
So that is actually kind of fucked up.
Look at this asshole. Have you ever seen a bigger asshole than this? A men's spike.
Look, he's going through a breakup. That's nice. That's what he deserves.
Yeah, oh, good. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. You know who he reminds me of? Steve will do it. No, I'm kidding. Kind of looks like him.
Same look in the eye.
Same nose. This is Steve will do it if Steve will do it was a pussy. Yeah, very cool. So now you know Michael Fishman. Let's go back to I didn't know. We didn't plan on this. I'm hearing this for the first time.
Fucking back. And it's disgusting. If I ever see him, I will knock him the fuck out and I will never forget.
No, you won't, because then he'll become rich by suing me.
Oh!
This
is childish.
Anyway.
No, you won't.
All right, well, then whatever. I moved on to. I just think it's disgusting. So fuck John.
Tell Fishman.
That fat, bloated.
Oh, my God, don't say that. You have to wish people.
Wait, that fat-blooded? Bad-blooded? Bloated?
Fat, bloated.
Fat, bloated?
This guy rules, actually.
This is, yeah, I guess. Why would I be against you? You're doing my show.
Changed my mind completely.
This Redbar copycat.
Let's help this guy beat.
Yeah. Can we get him a stylist, too, so he could look more like me? I can't take this look. This is like if Josh Denny was skinny.
Ugh, I know.
He'd be this. This is a bad person, by the way. You can't actually like him. This is a very bad.
Part of the fight can be that he wears like a costume.
He would need to be in a mascot costume for me to think he was nice.
Anyway.
No, you won't.
All right, well, then whatever. I moved on to. I just think it's disgusting. So fuck John Goodman, that fat, bloated.
Oh, my God, don't say that. You have to wish people well. They made
Finally,
their choice.
being a mom.
You're better than me. So.
No, you have to wish people well. I mean, they hurt me, whatever. I just don't want them coming to my funeral, nor trying to do any memorial horseshit to get me in People magazine.
Yeah. Wow.
Fuck that. I don't want that. Just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. Good luck. Have a nice life. See ya.
All right, I like that. I was going to ask you about.
I mean, this was a big quote. Remember when this first happened? Roseanne was quoted saying, what did she say? You had this as like quoted on your Twitter for a while.
Please leave me alone, thanks.
Please leave me alone, thanks. She said that to Fishman. We thought that was good.
That was the best.
It's been overshadowed. Well, there it is. That's Jake and Roseanne. Oh, this is episode 5.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Episode 5.
Close.
Very close. 78K views. Very cool. The audio is very bad. Worse than Red Scare.